Aloha, Ohana, Tribe of Light. Aloha, it is Pink Bella. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Tracy, also known as Pink Bella. This is a Google Hangouts YouTube Live, and it is, whoa, there's lots of lights changing. It is Wednesday, September 13th. So I haven't done a video for a while, and I'll share a little bit about what's been going on. I'm going to be doing some energy updates. I'll try and do daily up until the equinox. The equinox is officially on September 21st and 22nd of this month. So who am I? I am Tracy, Pink Bella. My business is Pink Bella Aloha Therapy. I'm a blue ray, a twin flame, a quantum healer. I assist as a higher self liaison, chakra energy balance sessions for you on your ascension journey, and also for you as a twin flame, because as we balance the energies within us, that actually resonates and mirrors in our twin flame and helps both individuals become sovereign beings and become the powerhouse beings that we were meant to be. To come together just briefly as a twin flame or a blue ray, you have many abilities, many advanced intuitive superpowers, I like to call them, and a lot of you have been rebooted and reset since the August equinox, and there's a lot going on energetically now to prepare you for the equinox. The message came to me a few weeks ago that the equinox in September is called the Emerald Heart Gateway and Expansion, that since June we've been increasingly dissolving lower vibrational energies in our lower chakras, the root, the sacral, to come back into our power in August, the solar plexus, to prepare us all to be connected to our heart, and to be, that is where our higher self resides and wishes to reside, but we have to actually work on a daily basis to stay there. Our heart is our intuition, our guidance, our higher self. The mind and heart will be connected and be unified and working as one, and that's what we're all working towards. Some of us have been working on this for many, many years. Some of you who've just found me are new followers, and welcome back, because you, and even if you've just found me, because I've been working on this journey along with all of you, but consciously on my twin flame journey since September 2010. September, of course. So the card that I was guided to show today for this, I'm calling it a reading and an update. I have pulled cards for a reading, but I feel like I'm going to get into more of the energy and also the energies tomorrow in the coming days. But 5 change. And I know that many of you have been seeing 555. We're just completing a 5-year cycle, and I felt that. I just was listening to some astrology by the Leo King, and I do have a sister page called Twin Flames, Starseeds, and for the 144. I believe that's what it's called. I'll try and put it in the link below, and I will share the Leo King's latest live. He just did it today. But we have been going through a 5-year cycle that started in October 2012 as we were preparing for the 2012 activation, the 12-12, and then the 12-21-12. So 5-5 was the card that came forward as one of the cards today, and it is change. You are evolving and transforming from caterpillars to butterflies. Absolutely. So today's energy update, I'm going to share some messages for the Divine Masculine, some for the Divine Feminine, and some messages for the collective consciousness. And I think what I'll do is I'll save what has been transpiring in my life till tomorrow's video. So I want to also share with all of you, thank you everyone who's booked a session. I have a little bit of availability at the end of this week, and I have some availability next week. So if anybody's interested in a crystal and sacred geometry activation, a 12 chakra energy balance, you receive tools to work with your higher self. If you're interested in a session for your twin flame journey or just your personal ascension, please reach out, and I would love to have a session with you. All the information is below, and all the September specials are still on my website. Absolutely. So everything's ranging. You get a video with every single session as well, and it's ranging from a 12 chakra energy balance. You can also have a single sacred geometry and crystal activation included, or you can receive 3 crystals and 3 sacred geometry activations. I am working on meditations and activations that you can download, so I'm not too sure when that will be available, but hopefully by next month. I also will be starting some classes, and I feel that I'm going to be doing group classes, like one-on-one classes to do with Ascension, star seeds and crystals, etc. Just an overview. I've been guided to bring groups of you together to do that initially. And then I'm going to be offering like mentorship certification classes as well that probably won't start till October. So just want to let you all know there's a lot of creating and working and the technology and everything. I need to make sure that everything is ready to go for you. Okay, so where to start? So we have gone through, let's just see, we have gone through a major transformation in August. And many of souls have just woken up and reached out to me, and it's very beautiful. So we went through the Lion's Gate at the beginning of August as a recap. We went through 2 eclipses, a lunar and a solar eclipse, and the full moon and new moon energies as well. Now, the solar eclipse was a game changer. It was a 0 point. It was on a deep soul level, what timeline and energies are you all going to choose? And some of you might still be in that energy trying to find your way. There's been a lot of sleep that's been necessary to integrate since then. We were activated with a lot of new light codes, a lot of new remembering. There was also a great deal of releasing and letting go of people, places, things. And it became very clear and obvious of souls that decided to hold back and go at a slower pace, at a lower frequency, to stay like in the 3D matrix, whatever terminology you want to use. And then a whole group of us were guided that we have to keep going and keep in our hearts and be in a high frequency, because the planet needs that and we need that, and the twin flame journey needs that. If you're a Blu-ray, you're also being given more about your soul mission and key codes for you to help to remember. If you're a star seed, that word is resonating with you as well, and that's also an activation. And like I said, I am now offering star seed sessions as well to help you connect with your star family and your higher self, to bring more information, to help you feel a little bit more comfortable with your star seed soul mission. All right, so let me see where to begin. I think what I'll do is I'll just share the decks of some of the cards that came forward today for this week's reading, and I'm just calling it an energy reading. It's not specifically for twin flames, but it will have I will bring in twin flame messages, but it's the divine feminine energy, what's happening with you chakra wise and energy wise, the divine masculine, what's happening with you with your energy centers, and we both are unifying and take whatever messages resonate with you. And then I did pull some messages for the collective consciousness. So for the divine masculine, I have been using and continue to use until another deck comes forward, the Angels of Atlantis cards by Stuart Pearce. For the divine feminine messages, the Angel Heart Sigils by Stuart Pearce. I pulled some general messages to get a feel for some of the emotions and healing that we're all working on this week, and it is the messages are from the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. I've also pulled some numerology messages, which we love, by Michelle Buchanan, and I found a deck that I haven't used for a while, Conscious Spirit deck by Kim Dreyer, and this is some affirmations for us for this week. Okay, so I just want you all to honor yourself with this, how well you're doing and how far you've come, even though I know it doesn't feel like it some days, but there's so much going on the planet, energy wise, weather wise. I want to send love and light to all the souls that have been going through extreme weather conditions. If you've been in a hurricane area, if your family has been experiencing that, or friends. Many souls here on the West Coast, because I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia, have been dealing with smoke from fires, like all the way in British Columbia, all the way down the coast to California. So love and light to all the firefighters around the world, and anyone who is trying to assist with the deep weather patterns that are physically moving people from one location to another. Because if you think about it, when something that massive comes in and things are completely changed, souls are completely having to move from one area to another. And this is happening on a mass level to redirect energy and to help everyone focus on what is most important in your life and in your reality. Okay, so there's always a divine orchestration to all of this, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time. So what else has been happening? I just want to share a little bit of, because this has been called the Emerald Heart Gateway, I have been making analogies with Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. And The Wizard of Oz has been a movie that has been dear to my heart since I was a child. And I did go away for a few days to have some meetings with a beautiful soul sister in Seattle, Washington. I haven't been there for a long time, almost 2 years. And literally, as I was driving into the city, because it was getting dark at this point, on the I-5, Interstate 5, I looked to the right. All of Seattle was lit up, all of downtown, because I forgot the I-5 goes right past the city. And immediately, the Seattle is known as the Emerald City. And immediately it clicked. The light bulb went on. I went, Dorothy has come home. I'm in the Emerald City. And I was so excited. I had to stay focused so I didn't get off I didn't, drive off the freeway. But what I want to share with you is that was an analogy for how what we're all doing and how things are going. We're going to the Emerald City. We're getting our hearts expanded, all of us, male, female, twin flames, starseeds. This is the time to release and let go of anything that's weighing you down. You want to keep your heart open and keep balanced and stay true to you. Keep in that self-love mode. Be kind and compassionate to yourself and to others. It's a time to pay it forward and to be kind to all beings and people, places, things, okay? So if anyone is in your reality that isn't mirroring that, why you are still choosing to have that person, place, thing in your reality. The reason I bring that up, and I'm going to do probably a separate video about this week, already this week, thank you beautiful souls who I've had sessions with, the messages about narcissism and codependence have been mirrored back to me, and I have spoken a little bit about this along the way, and I'm waiting for the title to come through for the video, but basically we're all clearing away those templates within us. We all chose to experience and or clear narcissism and codependence energies in our energy field. The human template had that as part of the energy field, the old feminine, the old masculine. We carried it. And then when we carried it as a frequency. We attracted it into our reality. So I was even given a new tool today to help to assist you to shift through that. But just to know, the first rule of that is you always want to keep people, places, things in your reality that are of a high frequency that treat you with respect. When you've done all of your internal healing work and you know you cannot manage to be around anyone anymore who's like that, it's up to you to say no and to remove yourself from that reality, whether it's your twin flame or not. Your twin flame is not in your reality to cause you pain and to constantly trigger you. It gets to a point where you have to say no to your higher self and to source. Like, I've learned that lesson. I no longer choose that. And the other thing is that every single soul right now is deeply being called by their higher self and source to awaken, to remember they're a spiritual being with abilities, and they can't do that by anyone holding their hand and showing them the way. They are having to connect and have a dark night of the soul, possibly, to connect to source directly. So that is often why we are called to remove ourselves from those individuals so they can find their own way and hear their own true voice and their own higher self, okay? So just know that that's part of it, that many souls right now have been called to a deeper, slower level to do their healing now. Many souls were pushing their healing under the carpet and not wanting to heal those wounds. The narcissist and codependent wounds are from childhood, and they are deeply coming up to the surface now for a lot of beings, okay? So just take really good care of yourself. Self-love is self-care, just remember that. And remember also to choose peace and joy and awesomeness in each moment, all right? We want to keep our vibration high. When we keep our vibration high, based on law of attraction, we attract amazing doors opening and opportunities and all those sorts of things. Okay, I'm just being guided as to what to start with. All right, I'm going to start with the divine masculine messages. So there's a theme here for everyone. And like I said, even though I say divine masculine or feminine, you have both within you. So whatever resonates with you for this week. So the overall energy center for the divine masculine is in the physical body. It's the sacral. It came forward twice. One of the messages says compassion, and the other one says surrender. So sacral has to do with our creativity, our soul mission, our joy, our happiness. In the old masculine template and female template, it was to do with addictions and anything for a quick fix, what will make me feel good. And that's okay, because that's just the way the energy, the aura, the energy feels, the chakras were based, and we're elevating that now. So the messages that are here now are learning about compassion and also surrender. And surrender is trust and faith. The sacral as well is our creativity and our energy and our passion and our fire for our soul mission and for our life, and it brings forth joy. So a great stone to assist with the sacral, and that this is just coming to me, is carnelian, which I'm wearing as an orange stone, and also mookaite jasper as well, and orange calcite. So those are great stones to give you energy and to help to alleviate. But the sacral is definitely going to be going through some evolution this week, and releasing and letting go of maybe things that you were using for a quick fix to feel good, to find something else long-term. That's our health and our physical body are so important right now. So maybe there's something else, like some kind of exercise program or meditation or yoga, or like a new smoothie blend or something else, being outdoors, that's going to lift your energy and make you feel amazing. Just remember to surrender all processes this week, handing it over to your higher self, source, in the universe. Anytime we feel like we're pushing something and pushing someone and trying to force a door to open, that's when we surrender and we trust and have faith, and we release it and know that something better is coming. Compassion as well for ourselves and all beings, knowing that we're all just doing the best we can, that every day is a new day. All right. I'm just going to go through the Divine Masculine energy centers, key ones for this week that are being balanced, and or some symptoms. And I probably will do a video just about symptoms as well. So how have I'm just trying to think what the symptoms I've been experiencing. Fatigue the last few days, sore throat, disorientation, as in waking up and feeling like I'm on a different planet right now. So being out in nature and spending time drinking water and going slower has been really important, which has been another reason why I haven't been able to create a lot of videos, because I've needed that time to process a lot of what occurred during the eclipse and after. So I'm sure that all of you know that, and you know that you've been going through that as well. And we're all going through it together. Every single person on this planet right now is being affected by the solar flares, by the activations of the sun, by everything that we've been experiencing up until now. I know that there's been some fear around the Equinox gateway. I want you to just release that and dissipate it. The Equinox gateway is the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, and it's always had beautiful energy. And it is a wonderful time to let go and prepare for the new, okay? It's a beautiful, beautiful gateway. It's always been a magical gateway on my journey. Okay, back to the Divine Masculine. So Divine Masculine, 12th chakra, ancient wisdom activations, diamond light frequencies. There's my Sphinx where it all started. And I believe the wisdom card came forward for the collective consciousness as well. So this is for all of us. We'll be experiencing a lot of light activations this week. And the wisdom is fantastic, because that is us being connected to source and the universe, and just listening to our intuition and hearing it, okay? So you are all beings of a high frequency, and you're all going to start remembering more of who you are and why you came, which is beautiful. The next energy center for the Divine Masculine is the throat chakra and balance. Throat chakra is a big key energy center for the Divine Feminine this week as well. Balance is key. When you have energy, work on your to-do list. When you're fatigued, chill out, go to nature, drink lots of water, okay? So our throat chakra is being connected to our heart. It's also about peace, speaking our truth and speaking the truth to ourselves, not being able to lie to ourselves anymore about certain situations and people, places, and things. The next energy center is the cosmic heart and gratitude. Gratitude gets us through so much, and it's great to start your day with just even basic gratitude, and before you go to bed, with letting the universe know that you're in gratitude for the roof over your head, food, clothing, shelter, water, internet, all the little basics. We get into that habit of being gratitude. Then we're in gratitude for the little things, like being outside, butterflies, rainbows, all that beautiful stuff. It's this color. It's a new energy center, the cosmic heart. It's between the throat and the regular heart chakra. It's the Divine Feminine energy. So the Divine Masculine, you're going to be receiving an integration more of the Divine Feminine energy, which is receiving and intuition and being slow and sweetness and all of that. We all have both within us, but I really have been feeling that the Divine Masculine, you've been integrating more of the Divine Feminine energy, which is beautiful. The next energy center for the masculine is the heart chakra. It says earth force, and this is actually the emerald heart, and the picture on the card is the glass de Veritor. It is the heart chakra of the planet. So many of you divine masculine are going to be going through experiences this week to open up and expand that heart chakra. First key is self-love, and the other thing is that self-care is self-love right now. These physical bodies and suits need so much care and need lots of fresh water and great food and balance and rest. So this is going to be a priority this week, preparing for the equinox. Some of you might actually as well be guided to do like a detox and a cleanse this week, okay? So I feel like the pace this week is slower. Go slow and enjoy every moment and take really good care of yourselves. Final energy center for the divine masculine is the root chakra, and it says integrity. It is the scales of balance. So the root chakra is not only about us being grounded, but it's where the ego used to reside. It was a lower frequency. So your root, there will be dissolving of ego this week and connecting to the heart. So basically like a reconnection of the root chakra up to the heart chakra, so that the heart can be driving your soul mission, your direction, and your intuition. All right, beautiful, awesome messages. Okay, the divine, get organized here. Divine feminine energy centers for this week. And I know it's Wednesday, but it's okay. We're going to go from, this will probably be just the reading for the weekend, and then I'll just do updates. So the divine feminine, the throat chakra came in as the key energy this week. I already can feel it. I started losing my voice during a session today. So what that means is probably less speaking and more being internal as best we can, and or your voice will actually get taken offline if you're not resting enough. So just know that the throat chakra came through. This says illumination, and this one says bliss. So the throat chakra is being shifted to a different frequency. It's the blue and the blue energy of peace. It's for the blue rays. So we're getting more throat activations, connecting to our heart, speaking our truth, and choosing peace in each moment. Because it came forward twice, it's a key message for this week to absolutely choose. That mantra, choosing peace in each moment, has redirected me in many situations when I've been confused, when my mind has been guiding me to do and be and spend time with certain individuals, but I've gone back to my heart. And when I realized that if I go and spend time with, as an example, spend time with this person, will I feel at peace? And if the answer is no, then we choose the way that will bring us peace, okay? That's a really good analogy of choosing peace in each moment. All right, divine feminines, a lot of similar chakras this week as the divine masculine, which is good. That's an overall showing of balancing of the energies. But besides the throat chakra, the soul star, it says adventure. So the soul star, I've talked about, this is the 8th chakra. It's above our head. It carries our belief systems from our family, from school, our jobs, religion, anything we've been given as a script in this life, people that we should hang out with, our judgments, all of these things that we've been given, like, this is what you're supposed to believe. You've been going through a lot of clearing around that, and that's also going to be going on this week. It's to lighten your load. It's to help you get back into your personal power. And the color is that gold, not only for the solar plexus, but it's also that gold energy of joy. It's related to the star card and the tarot. So lighten your load this week, choose peace in every moment, and choose happiness and joy, okay? We are allowed to be happy and joyful, and that's how it gets easier. The next message for the divine feminine is the Forest Lovers card, which is being prepared for those of you who are twin flames, being prepared for union, and the union is within. If you don't resonate with twin flame, you might wish for or look forward to a divine partnership, and that would be another individual who is on their soul path and who understands that they're a spiritual being, and they are wishing for you as well. So that's what we are attaining. We're working towards all beings being sovereign beings, individual beings connecting to source and their higher self, working on soul mission, being happy and peaceful, and having a partner to walk the path with, if that's what you choose, okay? So again, the emerald green heart energy, spend time out in nature, know that your heart as well is being expanded, and that taking care of your physical body is very important this week as well. So remember, when your physical body is asking for something like rest, water, good foods, listen to it. As an example, absolutely, I knew I needed to go back to my smoothies this week and have more fruit. So I went and found a new little travel smoothie maker, and I've been having smoothies with blackberries and blueberries and all sorts of things. And my body is thanking me so much for that right now. So that's just an example of just really listening to what our body needs this week. Fresh water, lots of rest, and nature and good food, okay? The next message for the Divine Feminine is the pink energy of self-love and compassion. So remember, self-love is self-care. So what I was just saying, the pink energy and the green energy are very much connected. They are both the heart chakra. The pink energy is more about self-love mastery this week. So you may be coming across situations to look to give you time to choose you and do that. Treat yourself like a goddess this week, and or if divine masculine as well. Self-love is for all of us at this time. Now what's interesting is the sacral also came forward for the divine feminine and the root. And what that means is it's not only about grounding and creativity, it also means that as the divine feminine, you're going to be going through ego dissolving this week as well. That's what this whole journey of ascension is about. Slowly going through situations to dissolve ego, to bring yourself out of anger and envy and jealousy and all the lower emotions and get back into your heart. Initiations every single day to get practice to stay in our heart. So just know that this week, your root and your sacral will be part of that process, and that would be also dissolving the ego this week, okay? Yes, the divine feminine, we have ego too. We all do that. That's what we agreed to when we came to the planet. All right, where to next? Okay, I pulled a numerology card and a psychic tarot card for both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So just see. So the divine masculine, your number for this week is 5 and change. And I feel like many of you can relate to that. This is also the color is the cosmic heart energy. So again, your heart expansion, your intuition, your intuitive abilities, or your higher self is trying to connect with you. Source is trying to connect with you. And when we are maybe not aware that that's what's going on, change is coming, and change is going to be part of your reality this week, okay? There's nothing to fear, but it is, we just go with the flow. And we know when doors close, another's opening, and that we go through the open doors now. So just preparing you for that. And then whatever is occurring this week for you, the card that came forward is number 10, Destiny, which is beautiful. So just know that everything is unfolding and is being divinely orchestrated. And 10 boils down to a 1, which is new beginnings. Awesome. For the divine feminine, you received number 91, and the message is surrender. Now, what I love about this card is the outer color is orange, which is the sacral, creativity. That's your soul mission, and that's you raising your sacral to a higher frequency and using your energies to be creative and bring your gifts to the planet. The energy in the middle is purple. That's the crown chakra, so that's your spiritual. So your creative teacher, bringing forth your spiritual gifts in one way or another. Surrender means that if you've been pushing to go one way and it's not flowing, step back for a minute, breathe, release it, and surrender it to your higher self and source in the universe, knowing that something better is coming and that a door will open, okay? 9, what I like about this, 9 is September, which is the month. This is the 9th month. 1 is new beginnings. So new beginnings started for a lot of you at the beginning of this month. 9 plus 1 is 10, which again is a new beginning. So just surrender and know if something's not flowing, another idea will come, another situation and door will open for you. But surrender is absolutely connected to trust and faith in source in the universe, that everything is working and going in your favor. All right. And you also got a 9, spiritual strength. So you've been going through a divine feminine, you've been going through a lot of initiations. Know that you're strong, you've been gaining strength, and this is a spiritual journey. 9 is completion on both sides. So you're completing a lot of things to allow new beginnings. All right. Beautiful. The overall energies for the collective consciousness. The numerology card is number 33, communication. What I love about this too is the gold frequency is is this chakra, the 8th chakra. So there's a lot of releasing and letting go and allowing our higher self and our connection to source and our abilities and stepping back into our empowerment, our sovereignty. But it's also communication. It's the throat chakra. And it's communicating from our hearts and being peaceful and being kind to ourselves and others. I feel like with a lot of you too, you're going to start being able to communicate and hear guidance, your intuition more clearly. That's what you're working towards. And also working with the gold frequency as well. I often share the gold frequency as one of the tools to help you on your journey because it is a high frequency that you can work with, that beautiful color. Okay. And the other message that came through, the collective consciousness, number 6, the third eye. So that is, again, more third eye activations, more of your intuitive abilities coming online, clearly seeing, clearly hearing. And for many of you, the third eye activation might be around, you might feel headaches and pressure, but for everyone's third eye, it's different. Some people see images, some people see colors, some people have higher dream activity that they remember. Everyone's third eye activating is different, but just know that many of you, your third eyes are going to start to open to higher frequency, and you might start to see colors, you might start to see orbs, and I just want to put you all at peace that that's all part of the process and it's natural. And we're just getting started, and it's going to get really, really super exciting. Okay, so the other message that came forward for everyone is number 22. I've been seeing 222 everywhere, and 22, 22, 22. In this deck, 22 says intuition. It's a master number, which we just had yesterday. It's another layer of chakras that are opening up for all of you. And for myself on my journey, I got the message about the 22 chakras last September equinox when I spent some time with my twin flame. So a lot of you are preparing, you either have had or you will be having new energy centers open up within your physical body. And what that means is that more of you, your higher self, your light is coming into your physical body and basically activating you to a higher frequency, vibration, helping you remember more each and every day about your soul mission and about who you truly are, okay? So it's a very magical master number, and it is about your intuitive abilities coming online. The other card that came forward for everyone is 93, happy ending. Isn't that awesome? Absolutely, you've all done so much work. This really is a new beginning, okay? So the gold energy are on the outside, solar plexus, about us being in our empowerment, sovereign being, trusting our intuition, knowing that the universe has our back. Color in the middle is the purple, the crown chakra. That's our divine connection to source and the universe. We're directly connecting to source now, and it's more about the unification of the divine feminine and masculine actualizing within your energy field, and we are easily and effortlessly able to connect to source. That is one of the tools that I share with you in my sessions and readings, is just knowing and trusting that you can connect directly to source and or reconnect. We are no longer, it's going to be more and more difficult to try and connect to source through another person. So as much as the twin flame divine partnerships are energetically magnetizing, the separations right now are important so that we as individuals fill up and connect to source directly. So we're not trying to feed off another soul. That's a 3D paradigm. And we're going to get really, really good practice at that, as is the other individuals, so that we're not, when we blend with that other person energetically, it will be a third energy that we create. We want that third energy to be very high vibrational, all right? Okay, the overall message is collective consciously from the Psychic Tarot deck. We got the 0 card again, new beginnings. That's the 0 reset point. So every single day, even if you feel like you might still be in that in-between stage since the eclipse, just remember, choose you, choose high vibration, choose self-love, choose a new direction, and trust that you're gonna, whatever makes your heart sing, whatever makes you feel better, keep going and choose that. So you absolutely, every single day is a new beginning, and it's a 0-point reset. And that means a new timeline. We choose our timelines now. So we choose a new timeline. We choose that we want to be in the 5th dimension. We choose not to be part of the matrix. Every single day is a choice, okay? I need to have some water, excuse me. Throat chakra. Yep. All right. So I did pull some cards as well from the Psychic Tarot deck for everyone. We received the Power card, number 8, which is the unification. But then this is, again, this is a graduation to us, like I've been sharing, to us being in our empowerment. So going from the prince and the princess to the king and the queen, retaining that ancient wisdom and wanting to share that, starting a spiritual career, you know, instead of going left, going right, choosing wisely, choose the right door for you at this time. So just know that you are all becoming a lot stronger and clearer, and that ancient wisdom is coming back to you. Ancient wisdom, future wisdom. You all are carrying a lot of wisdom within you and within yourselves, and that is part of being a light worker, a twin flame, and a star seed. That this is the time we've been waiting for, that we're the ones we've been waiting for, because we're bringing in the new to help the collective consciousness, okay? And that's what, then this moves on to the next card, which we've had already, number 5, wisdom. 5 for change, ancient wisdom. I love this. I love how this all is unfolding. The next message is number 6, memories of love. 6 is the Lover's card in the Tarot. So for those of you that are twin flames or divine partners and you're in a separation now, you both remember when you had amazing connections. You both are maybe going to be given dreams and or synchronicities and signs this week. Just trust that, and just know that both souls, you will both reunite when your higher selves know that it's the appropriate time, okay? But just trust in your memories of love, and or trust who you are, who's brought to you in your dream time. You're all on a spiritual path. Number 7, triumph. So 7 is about your spiritual journey. So just remind yourself you're doing the best you can every day, and then you are on a personal spiritual journey. All right. And you all came here to this planet with a unique soul map and with a unique soul mission as well. Number 19, light. So you're receiving a lot of light activations this week. And again, 9 is completion, 1 is new beginnings. Start seeing the patterns in the readings, right? So you all will be receiving light activations and or integrating light codes this week, which means you might need more sleep. You might not be able to sleep. It's a constant dancing back and forth of, you know, new activations, think of your phone or your computer getting an upgrade. We're going through constant light upgrades. So I really feel this week we're going to be receiving more light activations. So just go with the flow, and when you have the energy to do things, do, and when you don't, rest, all right? And then the final card for everyone, I love this, is spiritual union. So a real unification of divine feminine and masculine this week. And for those of you who are on the twin flame divine partner, you're being prepared, always being prepared for reconnection and reunion. Beautiful. So I did pull some affirmation cards for us. I'm going to just show them and read them because I just felt like that would be helpful for everyone. There is a similar pattern. It seems like root, sacral, solar plexus are the main key messages, and of course the heart chakra. So one of the first cards that came forward, number 5. I haven't looked at these cards forever, so I love the patterns. 555. The message is the root chakra. The affirmation is, I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane. And that's when we trust and have faith and surrender, that we set intentions and our wishes and manifest what we need when we need it. Then I love this one too. The next one is for the sacral, number 39. I love it. Flames of wisdom for twin flames. I'm open to all of life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. So can you see that the number 5 and the word wisdom has come forward a few times, and it's that gold energy. So the gold energy, when we work with it and we envision it and surround ourselves, it's bringing forth wisdom to help us remember. Number 14, this is the sacral. It's the fire element. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. So our sacral is being elevated so that we can bring in higher frequencies and use that energy instead for passion and creation. And knowing that our ideas that come through are inspirations from our higher self and source, and then that we need the fire energy that passion to bring forth our creations. That's the divine masculine energy that we require. So like I mentioned before, some stones that can assist you with having more energy this week: carnelian, which I started to wear, it's that orange stone, mookaite jasper, red jasper, and orange calcite, or any kind of orange stone. Orange or red stone will help give you some energy this week. Number 30, reach for your dreams. The next two are for the solar plexus. I am the creator of my own dreams, and I achieve them with confidence. So that's when we clear everything away and we trust and have faith, and the doors open for us, or opportunities come, and then we grab it and we go for it. Number 42, wheel of life. I'm guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. And this is the balancing of the yin and the yang, and the divine feminine and divine masculine. So we're going through a real rebalancing process this week. So one day at a time and one moment at a time. And choose peace and balance in each moment. Number 43, celebrate life. And 43 adds up to a 7. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. So for me, this is a message about absolutely celebrating your little victories, and celebrate if you like to go out in nature, spend time in nature. I've shared this before, nature's our best friend, and not a necessity now to stay in balance, okay? So do what you can to be at peace and be in balance, and remember to celebrate your little victories as well. The final affirmation, I love this because it's green, so it's for the emerald heart and preparing us for the equinox. Gratitude. And gratitude came forward as well. We already talked about it. So I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life, and all the lessons that each brings. And it's number 4, gratitude. 4 is the Emperor in the Tarot, which is the divine masculine. So this beautiful soul's out in nature. So like I said, whatever you are grateful for, just do that on a daily basis. Gratitude in the morning or evening before you go to sleep, and just know that you are being prepared for the Equinox Gateway, and all is unfolding as it should. All right, my beautiful souls, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in and sharing my work. If you would like to book a session or reading, I have a little bit of availability later this week, and I also have some availability next week for the equinox. The equinox specials go all month as well, so you can also have a session after the equinox. Energetically, it's just as fine and beautiful. All right, beautiful souls, lots of love and aloha. I will be back soon. Bye.